They say become your best self vision of yourself. But if you're emotionally unavailable, if you don't have self-awareness, how could you see for yourself? You're trying to find patience with yourself, to find the proper guidance to show up for yourself, but you overlook yourself. They allowed you to believe the norm was going against yourself, becoming your worst enemy. It became the norm, not knowing yourself. Your light was dim because you didn't know yourself. Recognizing the light within you was hard to show yourself. Hurting yourself with your own words when you couldn't see for yourself. Wow. You wanted to be healthy within, but you didn't know how to find peace within yourself. You wanted to be healthy within, but you didn't provide the proper guidance within yourself to understand your self-awareness within yourself. They judged you because it was you. Days when you couldn't see for yourself. You was battling depression, anxiety, PTSD. You put a name to your book. You experienced being homeless. They overlooked you. They gave up on you. They abused you. They brought harm towards you. They took your kindness for weakness when you was trying to find yourself. Finding balance within your day. Allowing yourself to wear a mask became the norm. To show up for yourself. So you allowed it to become the norm. To wear a mask and not know yourself. One day, someone hurt you with pain and trauma and allowed you to feel like things would never be the same. But you wanted to come out that comfort zone because it hurt you that day. When someone went against you, took your kindness for weakness, manipulated your character for the description that you truly wasn't, all because you tried to uplift them that day. Wow. How you uplifting everybody else but yourself? So you're aware, but you're not aware. Dealing with depression, can't see for yourself. Trauma and pain is so real. Things that was endured within you from a child point of view. Being sexually assaulted, dealing with dysfunctional folks, violence, hate crime, discrimination, it was so real. It was your pain and trauma. It went into your adulthood. You wore a mask on top of a mask. They tried to psych you out your thought process multiple times when it came to your childhood and your adulthood. They poisoned you with food. They tried to psych you out your thought process, your freedom, your eyesight, because they didn't have good intentions. They manipulated your character. Sorry you endure that pain. They would never understand that things would never be the same. But God allows you to see the light within you, to understand self-awareness, the tools that God installed within us, to elevate, to become our best self-vision of ourselves. So when we elevate and say, hey, I choose myself, God has not dimmed your light. When it comes to self-awareness, self-respect, self-peace, self-control, self-healing, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-worth, when you chose yourself today to find balance within your day, to find healthy boundaries within, to go within, to know your worth today, things will never be the same because your past don't live here today. Elevating, becoming your best self-vision of yourself, not to dim your light, was an even exchange, not to shortchange yourself, to allow yourself to become victim to your trauma, your pain. When they overlooked you, gave up on you, they didn't see your worth, let alone know your value. Because God was covering you this whole entire time. When it came to those conversations, when they brought pain and trauma to your day, when they brought pain and trauma to your day, that day, you didn't understand God's plan that day. But as you got in tune with yourself to understand, be patient with yourself, that God is still patient with you, God was showing you that you walk by faith, not by sight, and I got your back. I saw what they did. Judgment Day's here. I don't think they've been paying attention. They try to kick you down when you're trying to find balance within your day, but you never kicked your neighbor down when you were trying to find balance within your day. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. You still knew how to stay in your own lane and respect yourself, to respect your neighbor with no malicious intention, something that they can't get in tune with. It's keeping up what God got in store for you to see better days ahead. They took a temporary situation and judged you. And you took the temporary situation, overcame the pain and the trauma to become your best self-vision of yourself. It would never be an overnight process when it comes to your healing and your trauma. But you understood to be patient with your process, not to deal with that drama. Wow. When you mad and you're worthy, Not to shortchange yourself, but to uplift yourself, good day, bad day. They're not going to understand why God is favoring you today. Because you chose yourself today when you looked in the mirror and acknowledged to believe in yourself. That the pain and trauma is not going to allow you to shortchange yourself to become a victim to your trauma, your pain. When they overlooked you, allows you to become a victim. But your future was more brighter. They don't understand when you smile, when you mean what you say, that you at peace with yourself without wearing the mask, because you love yourself in the most healthiest way. They don't understand your walk of life. It wasn't easy when it came to the pain and the trauma and the healing. It wasn't an overnight process, neighbor. It wasn't a walk in the park, neighbor. And I say that respectfully. It took years, time, and dedication to overcome this pain and trauma that was endured within me. Allow me to become victim to my pain and my trauma. And I said, not today. Because God got a better plan. And I understood the assignment, why that relationship didn't work out for all the right reasons. Hater, hate in disguise. How am I dealing with a hater? Oh, Lord, I gotta see another day. So God removed me from that situation that day. Allowing me to see that that relationship wasn't for me. Trying to segment my thought process, my freedom, my eyesight, because you ain't have good intentions that day. Or you try to play me close. God saw that too. Thought you was using me, but you only played in your own face. I hope you find peace in your own lane one day. Wow, that job opportunity didn't work out for all the right reasons. Thank you for acknowledging me that day when it came to respecting me. And I say that respectfully because you see how the tables turn when the real one walks in the door? I was myself in the most healthiest way where I didn't go against you. I knew how to respect you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I found balance within my day to have self-control because I love myself, not to shortchange myself, because self-awareness is really important. To acknowledge yourself. When they overlook you, they don't see your worth, but you understood what God's plan when it came to you. Here's the thought process to me. I gotta go. It's all right. To love yourself, it ain't a crime. And I say that respectfully. So never allow someone to try to dim your light because you love yourself. It's the thought process of me. Who raised you? I'm different for all the right reasons because I choose me. So that you can't get in tune with it, stay in your own lane. It's a thought process to me, how you elevate and becoming your best self vision of yourself in your own lane. Understanding God's plan. Understand not to shortchange yourself when it came to that communication that day. You know, when your neighbor tried to antagonize your character, looking for you to go back and forth with words with them. But you knew God's plan when it came to better days ahead. I'm not going to allow someone to take in my thought process, my freedom, my eyesight, or my pockets at the day. Because they don't have good intentions. I love myself and I mean what I say. Can I allow somebody to shortchange me when I ain't got good intentions that day? It's the thought process for me. I gotta go. I'm doing too much. I need a nap. It's the thought process for me. Love yourself, love yourself. It ain't a crime. It's not. You acknowledge yourself in the most healthiest way, not to dim your light. Because God has not given up on you. You matter, you're worthy. You are the gift to yourself. When you believe in yourself, not to shortchange yourself, but to uplift yourself when they don't see your worth. You saw yourself, to believe in yourself, that be patient with your process because God is still patient with you. Just because they gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because they overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intention to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy because not everybody's having your time of your day. They will sit there and try to play you close like they so in tune with you. They will sit there and try to play you close and they ain't got good intentions. Oh, because you're elevating. And it's not a crime to love yourself. Be mindful when you judge a book by its cover. And I say that respectfully. You only play in your own face. And I say that respectfully. They say real recognize real, but be careful when you use that word real. You may shortchange yourself trying to go in communication of a conversation with somebody that does not have common sense to understand what the definition of real actually means. And I say that respectfully. Real recognize real, so I ain't got to switch up or play mind games with you or manipulate your character or psych your thought process, your freedom, your pockets, your eyesight, because they got good intentions at the end of the day. That negative energy, when the real one approaches you, real recognize real means what they say. They ain't got to gaslight you. It's a thought process for me with no malicious intentions. Never allow a hate in disguise to psych your thought process, your freedom, your pockets, your eyesight. I say preach the time to the genuine ones only. You matter, you're worthy. Never allow hate in disguise or person's intentions, like your thought process, your feeling, your pockets, or your eyesight. because they don't have good intentions. You matter, you're worthy. Now, hey, genuine love, respect. I'm sure you preach this time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day. I gotta go!